They are expensive. Probably.
Yeah, it's like that adds up. That scales up, you know?
Yeah. A pair. Oh, yeah, that was a good time. Okay, everybody,
what's this music?
Turn it up! Turn it up! Come on, baby. Let's go. What is everybody? Welcome to the Winners Line. No sleep for your Denver Nuggets as they get a 5th win in a row. We're streaking, boys. Streaking. Presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app. Choose your offer, find out why, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary at Bet365. We're in Studio B today, but you can still hop in the Toyota chat along with everybody. Throw some emojis in there. Become a Supporters Club member. Just party with us, man. The Nuggets are unbelievable. 122-108. Second gear win. 5th win in a row. Did it in second gear. Nikola Jokic is nearly perfect. We got so much to talk about. Harrison wins in his pajamas.
Who's got it better than us, guys?
Nobody.
The GOAT in PJs. I mean, who's got it better than us right now?
Nobody.
I could do this every night.
Do it every
in the
single
same
night.
outfit.
Well, we'll do it tomorrow night. Got Brendan Vogt here.
If they win 10 games, we actually go streaking, right? Those are the rules.
Oh man, we should do it.
Are those the rules? I think we actually have rules against that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, that's what it is.
You know what?
It's never been done, so we don't really know what would happen.
That's more of an early DNVR idea. That's my bad.
Rounding out the show in his sleep cap, D-Line Co.
Guys, what a treat.
What an absolute treat. You know
Absolute
what?
treat.
I think it's a treat.
Look at this.
That,
What a treat.
What a treat.
Man.
What a treat it is.
Someone just gave me this shirt today.
That's so
How neat
dope.
is that?
Absolute treat.
That's great.
Absolute treat.
Nuggets get the win. Jokic is nearly perfect. Murray flurries. Brucie B. We got a lot of good stuff in this one. Let's go for a fast breakdown. I'll promise it's fast. There's not that many notes. Start us off. 15-8 Nuggets run, scoring almost every time down the court for the first 6 minutes. I think they did not score on 2 of their first 13 possessions. Mm-hmm. So the 11 to 13 right. They scored. It's just this Nuggets team, man, when they're in a rhythm, it's incredible. Was the game too easy? Because after that, they got a little bit stuck in the mud once they started making rotations. The Kings stormed back and actually took a lead. Yoke goes to the bench, and I think it was like an 8-0 run or something to end the quarter. It was kind of frustrating. 34-33 Kings after 1. Then the game got very choppy. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of rhythm either way. Big Val was missing so many bunnies. Do you guys remember that second quarter?
I do.
Yes.
Him, bunny, couldn't get it. D-Line thinks he wanted it too much, perhaps. It was a very long Jokic rest, though, in the second quarter. But this is the front end of a back-to-back. Rest Jokic for a while. He comes back in late in the second quarter, and what does he do? Completely takes over and gives the Nuggets the lead, 60-56 going into the half. Sabonis in the third quarter right away picks up 4 fouls. He's got to go to the bench. So what does Jokic do, boys? Just starts eating over and over and over again in the most effortless
late night snack.
He should have made it look like he was trying harder because it was almost disrespectful how easy he was making it look. They were going to Jokic every time. He's delivering every time. Nuggets build a lead, but they fumbled it to close. They had like an 8-9 point lead with like 2 minutes to go, and you think, okay, there it is. There's the cushion. But no, it was 85-82 Nuggets going to the final frame. It's time for Jamal Murray and the Nuggets bench to check in. Immediately, they went on a run.
Flurry.
Murray got to the foul line 2 times in a row, goes 4 for 4, and then he drains back-to-back threes. You get a big Val bucket inside, and then you get a Brucie B 3. You blinked. It was 3 points. You blinked, and all of a sudden, it was 15 points, and it was all that Denver Nuggets bench. Peyton Watson fouled out. 9-point game with 3:48. Here comes Jokic. Fouls Sabonis out. Hits a 3 to seal the game. Then makes an assist to seal the game for real with Bruce Brown.
Night.
Jokic checked in at the end of this game like, all right, 9-point game. I'll come in here and I'll just do my thing. And it was like that. He just put the game away. He was unbelievable. He missed 3 shots tonight for his season high 35 points to go with 15 rebounds, 7 assists. Red Hawk Roofing, big takeaways. D-Line, start us off.
I don't think that's it.
There were 3 birds there. None of them were a red hawk. That's for sure. I think yours was a chicken. Guys,
accurate.
my Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway. The Jokic, man.
Really?
That guy.
All right.
That's what it was?
Cool.
All right. Well, let me. I mean, like, what can it be? Let me think. All right. Let me try to.
It's got to be Jokic, man.
Let me just not go right up the middle. I mean, Jokic, man. Jokic. What? Like,
Say it again.
There's so much nonsense going on in this game. We were watching it for a while. Like, wow, this is a very poorly played basketball game. Early on, people were kind of just freelancing, going ISO, doing kind of whatever they wanted to do. Bad process. It was so easy at first for the Denver Nuggets that they kind of went into cruise control in the wrong way.
Yeah, totally.
In the way that like the automaton robots take over the world, that just like we all on cruise control. And then like Jokic just comes back in and just resets order. And then we're just back to giggle mode, bro. Just giggling. Just fellas.
We were giggling
Just
a
fellas
lot.
in pajamas giggling.
Dude, this
just
was-
watching Jokic, the GOAT, get the ball. Every time he gets the ball, it leaves his hand. It goes, oop, and it just tickles the rim, tickles through, beep, beep, boop, just falls through. Betty by nighttime. It's so soft. It's so sweet. He never misses.
He's the only center in the league whose floater hits front or back rim, and you're like, that's still going in.
Not only is it not still going in, it's like if it hits the front rim, you're like, oh, cash. Hell yeah.
He scored almost 2 points per shot today, and he only took 3 free throws.
And we're not allowed to describe it as effortless.
Yeah, no.
Please don't.
But we can describe it as looking effortless.
Right.
Look,
It
it just-
looked effortless. Probably wasn't, but it did.
But you watch then like Drew Eubanks, for example,
Very
Precious
effortful.
Achuet on the other side that are efforting very hard to get anything, do anything. Valanciunas also big effort and coming up empty a lot of times. Jokic is just, I don't know what to do, man. I just don't know what to do, man. It's almost, he was so good. He was trying to lull us to sleep.
It's insane, the efficiency. He is the efficiency king. Like in the history of basketball, he's the efficiency king. And yet he's having by far his most efficient season. And he has nights like this. I thought he would do this because he was going to be scoring 22, 23, easy. He had 35 tonight, took 19 shots.
The shots he's getting, they're so easy. Like he's never gotten easier shots in his Nuggets career.
Never.
Last year, the shots were so much more difficult. Like this year, I mean, like 16 of 19 is obviously insane, but it's like, that's probably what he should have gone tonight. The shots were that easy.
We should do a challenge. Maybe tomorrow we should go to a gym and just take the shots he took tonight and see how many we make out of 19. Nobody guarding, just like, all right, he had one here. Eric, go ahead. You got one from right here.
You can take that 3.
Say Eric was 3 of 19
dagger.
Unguarded
Oh my
just
God.
from the spot. He is amazing.
Yeah, my big takeaway is
Red Hawk Roofing.
I'm sorry, man. My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway. Shout out to the best roofers in Denver. Is Jamal Murray ready to do some Jamal Murray stuff in late October and early November? That big Murray flurry, as you mentioned, to open the fourth quarter. Look, Jokic is the story in this one from the first quarter to the fourth. But it was a tale of two halves for the second unit. They got crunched in the first half. In the second half, thanks to Jamal Murray's flurry, they're able to roar to life and separate in this game. Jamal Murray's averaging 19.4 points in November so far, kind of a slowish start. It's still better than last November. His October was much better than last October's. So is he lighting the world on fire? No. Is this a better start than we're used to? Yes.
Hell yes.
I think this is the second game where you could look at it and say, if Murray isn't ready this early to go, maybe things go differently.
100%.
Yoke carried them tonight, but Murray finished this thing when they separated to open the fourth.
It really was. Yoke kept him alive. And Murray was like, when it was time, he threw the haymaker that knocked him out. It was 100%, man. And he looked good doing it.
A flurry for the FT Dubs.
My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway is that this was a significant Bruce Brown game. I felt like, Bruce Brown, he's pretty much looked like Bruce Brown of old. Championship Bruce Brown as of late, 14 points in this game, 7 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 5 of 8 shooting. A couple just vintage Bruce Brown moments in this game. A tip of the cap, talking shit to the Kings. He had the whole bag tonight. But what was maybe most interesting was that he closed this game. He closed this game over Cam Johnson, who only played 22 minutes. But it felt like the right decision. It kind of felt like an easy decision, to be honest. Bruce's defense was great in this game again. He's been really good defensively to open the season. And, he hit shots also.
He had 2 big threes. I think both of them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and when he's doing both those things, it was an easy choice to leave him out there. And I just love where Bruce is at right now and where his role is on this team.
Can I give you some Bruce stats, Harrison? His 2 best games this year so far have come against the Kings, right? In both of these tonight, 14-7, as you mentioned. Last game, 13-6-3. And just for posterity's sake, for good measure, guys, Bruce Brown's career high, 29 points. Against the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
So maybe we've just found a nice matchup here for Brucie B.
The Kingslayer. I love it, man. My Red Hawk Roofing, big takeaway. I'm watching that show Pluribus. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, just the first episode.
The first episode's incredible. The second episode, I don't know.
Yeah, so this idea, I don't want to spoil too much here, but they all share a mind. They all kind of have each other's thoughts, except for this one who controls more or less. I'm trying not to give too much away, but can kind of control the hive mind humanity. That's kind of Jokic in this team right now. They all are just so perfect off of him, not finishing plays. CB, Cam Johnson, still some guys that are struggling a little bit to finish plays.
Open.
But it didn't. No, it's more like, what is it we shall do for you? And he's like, you all. It's like he's controlling them with his brain, and then it's like, all right, perfect. Now I get to do this thing. I think his efficiency is like. Some of this is he's just really good and getting better and he's finishing shots. But a lot of it is, to your point, you're saying he's getting the good shots. And I think he's getting them because this team just works. It's the big irony that if there really is, we think, okay, is this the year of Jamal? And AG gets to do this role and Cam's going to come and he's going to feast off of Jokic and CB gets to elevate in this. It's kind of funny because so far this year, the biggest beneficiary is Jokic. It's that they all play perfectly around him, so he finishes every play. And it's great because he literally doesn't miss. And I just think this team right now is so fun to watch, in large part because everybody, in my opinion, knows how to play with Jokic, which means every second he's on the floor is the best Jokic minutes we could possibly get.
And maybe you could argue tonight was the big deviation in the season so far, right? Of it, for large stretches of this game, it felt like Jokic doing it all on his own. But then the second best player comes in and does what second best players do, right? Yeah. Oh, you've carried us all game. It doesn't seem like our most mind melded performance so far. I'll hop on your back. I'll add my individual brilliance, and together we'll get this thing done. So it's been a group effort all year long. Tonight it looked like it was gonna be just the big fella, and then his partner in crime, Jamal Murray, steps up.
But there's something so nice too about I gotta imagine as a member of the Denver Nuggets of the Nuggets pluribus, where Jokic comes, like you just kind of know everything's gonna be okay, and you're kind of able. If you're Jamal, you're like, all right, I'm going to go in there. I'm kind of going to do my thing. You sort of know that there's a safety net of sorts. And
I'll be honest, I didn't know tonight. I thought tonight was going to be one of those dumb games that comes down to the wire.
I mean, it was a dumb game in many ways.
But Jamal made sure it didn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The stretch from him was huge.
Yeah, no, I don't mean to diminish what he did. I just mean like I just got to think like being a Nugget is so dope at the moment.
It's pretty dope. Yeah.
I do imagine it's pretty dope for this team. But my take, though, is just that it is entirely possible, and it's playing out through 10 games, that the biggest beneficiary of the extra depth and of the new roster and the new coach is Jokic, not because everybody is doing things for Jokic, but just it turns out when you run a very balanced system where everybody knows what to do, Jokic's the one that's going to finish it. And he's going to finish it at roughly 80% rate, maybe 85%.
And he's only going to play 33 minutes.
At one point in this game, too, in the third quarter in particular, you're going like Drew Eubanks kind of a problem right now. Yeah. And Jokic just decided to stuff him into a locker on the other end.
Is he a problem?
Yeah. I mean, he was just like, all right, guy, because he was watching guys miss jumpers.
Right.
And then he did what we all say from the watch along, easy for us to say, just go score on Drew Eubanks. Right. And he did.
Oh, good news, guys. It's tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Hey. Man,
welcome into Wednesday show.
I just don't know what to say about Jokic, man. We were joking. I mean, we're only 1/8 way through the season, although 1/8 also feels like it's going fast.
Dude, slow it down.
Slow down the season. Let us savor.
The seasons grow up too fast, don't they?
They really do. But it's still too early to be talking about MVP type stuff.
No, it's not according to your group chat.
And not according to anyone in the NBA ever.
We're talking too early to have a reasonable discussion about it. Go, yeah. But Jokic right now, averaging career high in assists, almost a career high in rebounds, still putting up monster points. I mean, after today, he's going to go up a full point. So he's at 26 points per game now. And oh, by the way, shooting at this efficiency, and the Nuggets are 8-2. It's just, It's like this is shaping up to be Jokic's best MVP season.
Right.
Which is crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
And I mean, he averaged 37 minutes a game last season, a career high, of course. This season, 34 per game so far. So I just think for him, just the pace of the season has started out as perfect as possible. Like, he's obviously cooking. We know he's got the fastball. We know he can have 35 on 16 and 19 shooting like tonight. But it doesn't feel like he's overextending himself. It doesn't feel like he's having to go 100 miles per hour in top gear for the Nuggets to win these games, and they're winning by double digits.
Yeah.
Another double-digit win, by the way. Yep.
Another double-digit win. Yeah, I feel like Jokic, he's just in such a calm headspace.
Yep.
I love that he's not
quarter,
freaking out.
sitting on the bench, legs
Well,
crossed.
he's just got a tiny little Gatorade. He's just,
sipping the Gatorade.
just looking on, laughing, and arms crossed, legs crossed. He's just in supreme comfort mode. I love it, dude.
Jokic's delivering us such joy this year, man. I mean, he always does, but this year so far is just off to the start where I'm like, he's just going to have a lot of these games, it feels like, where he just doesn't miss shots. All right, let's take a break. There's a lot of guys to talk about, though. Mostly good, some bad. But we're going to get to all of it here in segments 2, 3, and 4.
Shout out to new sponsor here at DNVR, new partner, Brunt Workwear.
These guys rule.
You can use the code DNVR, get $10 off your order. Brunt, they have a best-selling work boot. They're Marin work boots, not only built for the toughest job sites, they're completely waterproof as well. You know, whether it's rain, mud, or standing water, your feet stay dry. It's the best work boot out there. The 6-inch soft toe is built for workers across a variety of trades. But they're not just about work boots. They offer a full range of high-performance gear built for tough jobs. They've got heavy-duty work pants, weather-resistant jackets. Brunt designs durable, reliable workwear to keep you protected and productive in any condition.
Can I tell you one other thing about them?
Please.
Big sizes.
Oh,
You never
that's
can
important.
find like boots in particular with big sizes. They have them. So big guys out there.
Weird.
Check them
That's
out.
good. Yeah, that's good to know.
crush a village. And just if you are a person that wears and already knows about Brunt work boots, you probably have to be up in about 4 hours.
So with temperatures dropping, with the holidays coming up, time to treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life with real comfort. Skip the throwaway gifts. Get them something built to last. Brunt Workwear. Get $10 off your entire order with the code DNVR at checkout. BruntWorkwear.com. Use the code DNVR. Order today. Let them know we sent you.
Not a new sponsor. In fact, an old sponsor. In fact, a spot. Well, I mean, for us, you know, it's not. They haven't been our sponsor
wait.
since
But I
1975.
need to know this for just a lifestyle choice. Is it morning now or is it still night?
I think it's morning.
I think it is
Miller
morning.
time, dude.
But is Miller okay? I just want to know, like, if I report to people.
No, it's the middle of the night. You're right.
Okay, it's still night. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
It's the middle of the night. As Harrison said, it's squarely Miller time. If you don't have to be anywhere in the next 4 hours, you're trying to enjoy a Nuggets win, crack open a nice Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller, and it's light. What a treat. Since 1975, it's the original light beer, the best light beer. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not broke. They have not fixed it. Simply put, it just hits different. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/DNVR to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. You know about Miller Lite. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
All righty, back here, segment 2. Everybody throw us a like if you don't mind. Make sure you're subscribed. Aaron Gordon, we'll start there. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He was a plus 18, which was a game high, and he hit 2 3-pointers tonight. Here's the 2 things about him. I think he still does incredible stuff. He still knows how to play the game, made the shots that he needed to, including a couple crazy ones. But I am a little bit worried by the fact that I think his explosiveness has never looked this low. Like he really looks different from 2-3 years ago. Which is expected for his age, but there was a couple plays tonight where I was just kind of surprised at his lack of explosiveness.
Yeah, I felt the same way. He's also banged up now, too. We know that. He's playing through a minor injury right now. But he still did have some really good moments. The 3-point shot looks true. Still looks like a really confident shooter.
It does.
He's also really confident in the mid-range, too, this season. That might be the biggest difference from last year. He's looking...
Yeah.
to beat guys on that mid-range jumper. And he's hit a bunch of them already this season. He hit a bunch tonight. solid game from him. But yeah, it would be nice to see him have that, that Aaron Gordon pop that he's had in the past.
I mean, part of this is, and this is an obvious statement here from Captain Obvious, he's never been older. I mean, this is why guys who come into the league as uber athletes, they have to figure out the transition. Blake Griffin is a guy who came in and, he was not going to be able to play like that forever. Was probably the second greatest in-game dunker we've ever seen behind Vince Carter. And he really turned himself into a heady, kind of higher IQ, versatile forward. You just got to give Aaron Gordon credit for this transition. He's still going to have moments like that dunk he had in Golden State was ridiculous. The alley-oop he had against the Warriors
360
or the Suns. Yeah, ridiculous. Like he's going to have moments that look like other people's athleticism.
Yep.
But he's not jumping over mascots anymore, which is why it's all the more important, the things that Wynn brought up, that the shots come around, that he's able to get to it in the mid-range as well. He is becoming more of a finesse and skill player and less of a high flyer.
Yeah, but he's still rebounding. His rebounding is going up this year. He's
good job tonight.
Yeah, it's full 7 tonight. I mean, it's he's still just very strong. Whether or not he's jumping as high as he ever has, he's just a really strong guy. It is surprising how much more he relies on his jump shot, especially his 3-point shot. But he's like remarkably efficient doing it. I mean, way more than you would expect.
You trust him with it.
I think that's part of it too. It's just he definitely, after last year, he missed a lot of the year with injury. He went out at the end of the year with injury. I think he's probably interested in saving his body as much as possible. But I just love Aaron Gordon's game. I like what you guys are saying. I just love the maturation. I just love where he's going. I love that he publicly stated he wanted to become a smarter player and then did it. And it's just like keeps progressing. It's just I love what AG brings.
And he's still dominating smaller matchups or teams that go small, right? Like sometimes he'll just go through them with that double elbow kind of Euro step he does.
Oh, man.
But it's still
it's like if you get switched on AG and you see some of these guys are like, I'm going to get right into him and do this. And then he does that and they regret it so much.
So much. So he's
Why
still
did I do this?
That hurt so bad. And he scored.
He may not jump up and over you, but if you go small like the Miami Heat did in the finals and like they did last week, he's still going to eat you alive.
Christian Brown's the next guy here. 12 points. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was another plus 18 in this one, and he went 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. Here's my note on him, though. Very reluctant in that handoff game. And there are some teams that just really force it on him. They go like deep under. And you could tell he does not like the threes that come off of handoffs. Okay, they went way under. I got to shoot. He doesn't even take them. He passes on most of them.
Yeah, he doesn't even really look at the rim when he's getting that DHO and the defense is slipping under the screen. Surprising, to be honest, because I feel like that's what he worked on over the summer, and it seemed like he came into the preseason more confident in that shot. But, he continues to kind of just do his job. Got out on the break in transition today, got a steal. It was a quiet game, but, he just kind of fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing with him this year is that.
Yeah.
And it makes me a little nervous, honestly, just because of the way that people are generally regarded once they sign big deals.
Yeah.
But he's like another guy that's playing like perfectly complementary basketball in that the Nuggets are winning pretty easily and you don't always notice him in a way that's like, because he's kind of
doing. Well, who you didn't notice at all tonight was Zach LaVine.
Great point.
Who was absent in this game for the most part, despite playing 35 minutes. So
great point.
35 minutes.
Yeah,
you barely noticed him out there.
I mean, him and CB canceled each other out. So yeah, that's like pretty good.
That's good job by CB.
CB and Bruce did a good job on him for sure. I mean, look, he's got to. It's easy for me to say. I'd like to see him try to explore a bit more in some of the areas that Adam's talking about. I mean, the book is kind of out on him. He might hit the threes, but you leave him open. If you're in kind of a serious defense, like. The split actions, he's going to try to get to the rim. He's a guy who, like when he's looking to score, that's how he's trying to do it. And I feel like teams know that. Even on the fast break, it's like, yeah, this guy's probably not going to pass the ball. Let's all contest this layup. So, look, they're winning. This is a nice, for 2 guys in the starting lineup to still be trying to find their footing. It's really nice that they're 9-2. But I do think Christian maybe has to try to spend some time coloring outside of the lines of his role a little bit. Because he's going to have to find ways to be effective and creative when teams know exactly kind of how they want to handle him.
To me, it's the ultimate, we're so far away from the playoffs, 72 games. But to me, if the playoffs started tomorrow, it'd be like that's going to be what wins or loses the game. Is teams are just going to dare him and force him to take as many shots as he wants, and he just doesn't look like he wants to right now. Again, 8-2, we'll take it.
Right.
But it is a storyline I'm going to be following.
Yeah.
We'll go over to Cameron Johnson now.
Oy.
5 points again. 5 points.
Does this count as the breakout game that I predicted?
Not the breakout
not
game. 2
tonight.
rebounds, 2
You sure?
assists, 1 turnover. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had a couple. He had one I thought bad look and 2 really good looks from 3. Again, 6 attempts is just so few. He did not close tonight. This is the second game he has not closed, and I don't think that's controversial at all. I just think that, you know what? We almost have to stop talking about it because it's either going to happen or not, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about it in 10 more games if it hasn't happened yet. It'll for sure become like, all right, we got to talk about this. But at the moment, it's just like, yeah, this is how every game's gone, and they won by 14.
Yeah.
It's a really hard to talk about in this position because he's not hitting his shots. Like
He's not getting them, though.
He's not getting them. But he's not hitting them when he has them. You know, he looks discombobulated at times, and yet I obviously agree with what David Adelman said of just sort of the operation as a whole looks great.
Yep.
And you see the fit, and the starters look
so
great.
important.
So it's like it's hard to. You don't want to lose your mind over it, but you also don't want to pretend it's not happening because
Right.
what Cam can bring to this lineup is going to be really important to them unlocking the very best versions of themselves.
And
Well, here's the thing, though. Because tonight I feel like he's almost forcing it to the way you're saying, where the Nuggets are scoring every time, and then there was that play where he kind of drove awkwardly, and you could tell he felt weird about it. And on the next play is when he took a tough 3 early,
Right.
And it's almost like, yeah, but we're scoring every time, man.
It's so, and yes, you can look at all of the other ancillary things. You can look at his plus minus. It's great. You can look, there are moments where you saw him kind of shine on defense. He was staying in front of his guy. But you know that like, if we can, for the second time already in this podcast, jump to the playoffs, like they're going to need him in the playoffs. When things slow down, they're going to need him to knock down shots. And we were joking about it. It's like I don't really get what's happening. I don't understand how much he's thinking. Like he's just like every time he gets the ball, he's like, oh God.
I mean, judge the angle and
I can't.
the calculation. And
There's
the
so many
circumference.
thoughts, so many thinky thoughts. You're like, what do you do? Just shoot the ball, man. Like you've been in this league for a long time. I'm not mad at him. And I'm not mad at him specifically because the Nuggets are doing great, and he's a perfect cog in this machine. But at some point, man, like at some point,
Just not a scoring cog.
It's-
We
yeah,
thought we were getting a shooting scoring cog, and we're getting like he's always in the right spot, and
Right.
Jokic scores every time cog.
I mean, I'm not doing this to rag on him. Just when he shoots an open 3 right now, what's your confidence?
Oh,
zero.
Miss, like
Zero.
bad miss.
Like I start thinking a lot. I'm like, oh, what if he never makes another 3? What if we got fleeced, fellas?
Dude, it's kind of just becoming a little funny.
It
in a
is.
bad way. How even on his best play of the night, the dunk.
He almost hurt himself.
Like he might have hurt
that
himself.
was the ultimate Cam Johnson play. A
But
breakaway
that's
dunk.
symbolic of how his season has gone.
Totally. Almost getting hurt. Just-
Right.
Yep. At all times.
Like throwing this great pass, but like falling down and losing his balance or something. It's every night, and I agree, D-Line. It's crazy, and like the more and more it goes on, the less you feel like you know what's happening.
Yes, and like the less sympathetic I feel.
Yeah.
Do you think that he will have a game that is the breakout game, and then he's just good? Not that he'll be good every game, but it's like it's more consistently good than ever. Do you think it'll be a slow blending over time, and by the end of the year he's good, or do you think it just will always be this, and we're going to have an 8-point per game Cam Johnson?
It can't be this, man. It can't.
Of those 3, what do you think is most likely at this moment?
I think if he goes like 4 or 6 from 3,
It's just over.
I think that's the monkey off his back. He is a good shooter. We did not make this up. You know what I mean?
We may have made it up. I think it's possible we made this up.
Do you guys remember when they'd play the Phoenix Suns and it sucked?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
you're
Because of
like,
him,
Yeah.
you know?
You're like, that guy Cam Johnson, he just doesn't think, he just shoots.
no conscious.
What do you think? Will it be a slow, like good game, bad game?
We
like,
got
like
it
we're all-
sounds like somebody's begging for a new ometer.
Oh God, we might need a new ometer.
Has Cam
Careful,
broken through ometer?
Careful.
We might need a new camometer. I think you're right.
The
man.
camometer, dude, is on its way.
Wow.
Has Cam broken through ometer? Currently, No,
I mean,
not broken
just
through
with
yet.
how much confidence it seems like he's lost in his offensive game. One monster game, I do think would do a lot.
We might need. Is it going to be like the Johnson measurement?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well done. Well played. I will say this. He is on the Julian Strawther, Peyton Watson tier of, bro, you're on the ground again?
Oh, he's on the ground all the time.
All the time.
And it's crazy because, like, again, I really like him as a guy. Like,
Great dude.
And he is fitting in very well in
is a
so
weird
many ways.
It's the weirdest storyline. It really is, man.
I cannot figure this out. It is so, it
I know.
really is. I mean, it's like to draw.
Great locker room guy.
Yeah, the clearest basketball metaphor you always hear. The Monstars showed up and sapped away all of his confidence, all of his shooting prowess, all of it.
Is it
and
the
now-
altitude?
And then he's just, is it the, but they went, or again, is he thinking too much? Too many thoughts. Too many thoughts.
It's just bizarre. If the Nuggets were 5-5, this would be like the hugest
Oh,
story.
it'd
It'd be the
be
worst thing
awful.
ever. But the Nuggets
Yeah.
are 8-2, and they have 2 losses by a combined 5 points. It's like they're unbelievable right now. But he still trying to figure it out. Still thinking. All right,
But he does other things
Definitely
great.
still
He does
thinking.
everything else right.
He's
It
still
just gets
thinking
Plus
for
minus is
sure,
off the
yeah.
charts.
He's going to help. I
He's-
promise.
He's like Christian Braun last year. We're like, hey, he fits really well. All right, let's take a break on the other side. We haven't even gotten to our guy yet. We got to tip our caps to Brucie B tonight, what he brought.
Shout out to Fire on the Mountain.
Fired up on the mountain.
Best wings in Denver. The
Fire
best
up the
wings
thermometer.
in Colorado.
Johnson.
Fire on the Mountain is the best, man. 15 super flavorful, made from scratch sauces from mild to insanely hot, everything in between. They've got an awesome beer list, great cocktails, $5 beers on Mondays, happy hour all day Tuesdays, great food, dressing. They got everything at Fire on the Mountain.
I love Fire.
A few different locations as well. And right now they are delivering from their Wash Park store. They now offer delivery from there. You can grab $5 pints on Mondays, all day happy hour Tuesday. Catch the Broncos. You can also find their wings at the Broncos tailgate this Sunday.
Oh,
They'll
big
be
one.
there serving
Big
them
one.
up.
Big one.
Yeah.
Chiefs?
Big game. Big
No, I was
game.
thinking with the wings.
Oh,
Visit their spots in Highland Ranch and Wash Park. The best wings around. Fire on the Mountain.
So there's this section here of this read that says, please only use on Tuesdays. I just want, technically speaking.
Yeah,
can
what are
I-
we supposed to
I think
legally?
you can, yeah.
Okay. It's never ordinary at Bet365, and you may have just, and you can next week on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have then.
Tap into their tip-off Tuesdays. You can set yourself up with their tip-off Tuesday offer. Place a qualifying same-game parlay bet with the safety net bet feature on Tuesday NBA games and get up to $10 in bonus bets if the bet closes. Terms and conditions apply. We also are handing out pregame bets, which again, take at your own discretion, and please do play responsibly. But Superstar Devs likes to hand those out every pregame. You can download the Bet365 app and play along. Breaking news from Bet365, new customers get $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5 win or lose. Sign up, use the code DNVR365, deposit $10, place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins or loses. Bonus bets can be placed on the spread, totals, player props, futures, and more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. You have to be 21 or older and physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or somebody you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, I don't mean to go backwards on this, but I just have a fun hypothetical. I think it's a hypothetical for all Nuggets fans. If the outcome was the same, the team is just as good. It just is how you would pick it. Would you rather have Cam Johnson
Or
just
Pickett?
start making buckets, 15 points per game, shooting 40% from three, just
Right.
consistent this, or Jokic to have the most efficient season of his career? If you had to pick between one of those two things,
What if
I
we
mean,
picked-
what about Jokic having as efficient of a season
But it's
as
like
he had
20
last year?
20
yeah, like if we
23,
pick the Cam version, what is Jokic doing?
he's just not MVP, but it's very good. It's just Jokic. You know what Jokic is? 23 points per game, 23, 10 and 10.
Oh,
I might
man.
take Cam, man.
I know, just for the vibes, bro.
Like Jokic, I mean, that's still best player in the world.
And it's still
potentially.
Jokic's the best player in the world. I just wonder how much of this is the Nuggets have put like little magnets everywhere on the court, and now it's like you have to guard Jokic
Magnets.
now. You just have to.
And Jokic did say, I mean, when
And he's like, you can't.
when asked about Cameron Johnson's struggles, Jokic said, look, part of it is there's just going to be nights where you score 5 points here in this role, and you have to be okay with that. Now, there are nights where he might have scored more than 5 if he had an open 3, but that is part of it too, right? Which is that role was a hard one to score out of. It was a hard one to score out of for Mike. And I think there is something too, like some nights it is just that, oh, they're guarding you in the corner. Jokic has space. Jokic has a mismatch. Why you don't need to get involved. Jokic's got it. So that's part of it too.
I mean, he probably should have had 11 points tonight because he was 0 of 3 and 2 of those 3 should have gone in. He should have been 2 of 3. Everything else, it's just that he's not getting that many shots.
But it's also like, that if he started to show signs of life offensively, he would start to stagger. He would get more minutes. He would close. It's like
They probably would love for him to stagger.
they would.
Well, tonight they closed with Brucie B, man, and it feels like the championship year. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. 2 of 3 from 3 in the fourth quarter. I've, in a weird way, as much as it sucks for Cam probably to not get to close tonight, it's kind of cool that Brucie B gets to close. It's just like the championship year.
Feels right.
He's on the minimum contract right now. But he comes here knowing, like, some nights I just fit into the equation best, and I'm going to get to do it. And he just does Bruce stuff, man.
dude,
He's full Bruce again.
Oh, he totally is. And
we
it's
had a
almost like,
Bruceometer.
if I
We
had
need
one
to
question
raise the
for Bruce
Bruce
right
banner.
now, it's like, dude, just get another tattoo and never leave Denver again. Like, how could you ever, you got paid, you got the bag. How could you ever want to leave the Nuggets again?
I know. He needs to get like an abs tattoo or something. He just like really cement himself in.
That would be hilarious.
The way Bruce can grow to the size of a bigger role and then snap back down. He's like elastic.
It's so
and
great.
can fill it. Because this year is going to be less of a box score year for Bruce than it was in 2023.
Yeah.
He's not always on ball with the second unit. I still think he's played well. Like even these games when he has 5-6 points, I think Bruce is bringing stuff that they need to the table every night.
Sure.
But then he gets to have these moments and these opportunities. Look, Bruce says it enough. He likes to score. He likes to have the ball in his hands. So it's cool to see him kind of get to step up into a bigger role and succeed there as well. And then the thing you love about Bruce is, for whatever his desires are, you don't expect him to complain if the next night it's like, hey, you're playing off ball, off the bench.
Yeah.
See, and
Adelman will be like, remember when you were on Toronto? You want to go back to New Orleans?
He's like, yeah. He's like, what's up? I didn't see a Pacers tattoo on that. But it's true. Like, not to go back again. Like you want these nights from Cam, like where you don't get the minutes, you earn the minutes, you earn the spot, you come in. Like Bruce is perfect. Like Bruce is,
He really is. He's
just
such a nugget, man.
You get what you need out of Bruce every single night. It's like sometimes you don't need him to do this or that or the other, but he's gonna be obnoxious to the other team. He's gonna do something. He's gonna scream at your bench. He's gonna do a hat tip seemingly to the ref one time. It's just like it's just so awesome. I just love his energy, his verve.
And
Like,
it's also good to know that he can
is a
give
great
you
word.
27 really good minutes too. Because that was a question coming into the season. He's older.
Yep.
He had a knee surgery. It looked like, the last couple of years, he hasn't been the same type of athlete, hasn't had that same pace to his game. But I mean, he gave 27 great minutes today and closed.
Yeah, 100%.
He's also, you talked about Zach LaVine. There was one moment, I think in the third quarter where Zach wanted to drive. Actually, it's the start of the fourth and Bruce just completely shut it off. And that, particularly that part of the equation, I mean, Denver has maybe 2 guys that do that on the roster. So they need Bruce. And again, I think even on these nights where his box score looks pedestrian, he's making contributions like that.
Big Val, 10 and 7, 3 of 8. He missed some bunnies early on, but he's still so big that when you don't have a true backup center, he's still going to give you, he's still going to be too big for you.
They had Eubanks.
Yeah, but I mean, Eubanks is kind of small, And then Tim Hardaway Jr. tonight, very quiet night from him. Just not really noteworthy. 6 points on 2 of 8 shooting. He goes 2 of 6 from 3. It wasn't like he did anything bad. He just didn't make the shots that he had been making lately. But this is the nice thing about the Nuggets, man. They have so many guys that, Tim didn't have an off night. Well, Bruce did. So
yeah.
you just have another guy.
It's everything you want out of a bench. You want depth.
So nice having
you want
a bench.
meaningful depth. It's not guys. There's not a bunch of guys that are mad about the amount of minutes that they're getting or their role or whatever. It's just like, this guy doesn't have it. Okay, I'll do it tonight. It's fine. It's no big deal. And it's not like there's nothing like conscious about it. It's just there's just an ease with the Denver Nuggets right now. It just kind of feels like it's gonna work out, and somebody's going to have the right answer. And if it's not Tim tonight, it'll be Bruce. If it's
That's
not,
what Tim himself said. That same thing about the bench. He goes, "It's a different one of us every night."
it's great, man, and it really feels so very novel, so very bizarre. for Jokic to go out and then not come back into the score being 10 points less against the opponent than it was when he left previously. It's like he doesn't have to constantly, in a Sisyphusian manner, make back up the deficit over and over. He's like, what the fuck? I had it was at the top of the hill when I left it. Now it's at the bottom. I had to start all over again. I love it. Having a bench is dope.
It's very dope. And it's a road win for the Nuggets, 2-2 now. So 6-0 at home, 2-2 on the road. They have another shot at it tomorrow night in Los Angeles with the reeling Clippers, who are like a total tailspin right now.
That's so weird with 180-year-old players.
I mean, in 2 investigations.
I thought Wind had, what was the line Wind had earlier in the year? Trees don't grow overnight, right, guys?
I said that.
I think you did. It's probably one of the funniest
Take
things I've
credit
ever
for it
heard.
one way or another. But the Nuggets are 8-2. The Oklahoma City Thunder are 11-1. Very impressive. And they have a bigger point differential than Denver. And they don't have Jalen Williams yet.
Yeah, they're good. I mean,
they're good, man. That's what I kind of love it. I love this idea that OKC is this juggernaut that's going to set the pace. But it doesn't matter. Your Nuggets are 8-2. San Antonio is 8-2.
Fake.
The Lakers are 8-3.
Fake.
The fakers.
And then if you go to the other conference, Detroit's
Fakers and
9-2.
haters.
Those are the only teams that are in Denver's wheelhouse, roughly in their wheelhouse right now. 8-2 is a hell of a start, man.
Yeah.
A hell of a start. I don't care that it was a cupcake schedule. This was a great, I'm going to call these 10 games chapter 1.
I like it. I like it. And
here he goes.
It's an 8-chapter book.
It's an 8-chapter book.
I'm surprised you waited this long, man.
I feel like the first chapter's over.
It's over.
it's done.
The first 10 games, 8-2.
right.
It's a great chapter.
I mean,
I'm hooked.
it was so important to get off
finish
to
this
this good start, and we were worried about how they would look to open the season.
Totally.
New coaching staff, new bench, Cam Johnson, just new ideology going through the team. And they are so clearly a better team than last year right now. Like it's so clear just from the bench alone. The starters are dominant as well. The shooting, the play style, the lineups, everything is gone about according to schedule, other than, a couple of things here and there. But it's been a great start.
I mean, you think about their 2 losses as well. I mean, those are 2 very competitive losses. One in Portland, you're probably still kicking yourself, feel like you should have won it.
Yeah.
And then an opener in Golden State where that's a hard game to win. It's their season opener. You still took them to OT. So yeah, the schedule has been a little soft. Like that should be said, right?
Of course.
But the Nuggets, I think, are showing as best they can through this schedule that they're, as Wynn said, a better team.
Yeah. I mean, we've had honestly under 1 minute of stress this season.
I know.
They lost 2 games. They were both in overtime. They led the entire game. It's been a completely stress-free start to the year. I've got Jokic is zen. I'm zen. I got PJs on, dude. It's just who's got it better than us? You know what I mean?
I would have been wondering, we've wanted a year where the Nuggets just
Yes.
win all the time. And it does, knock on wood, it does feel like this is the best chance. I mean, I think that, look, the championship team won a championship. We'll always put them there. But if you just said prior to that, just regular season, I feel as good about this team through 10 games as I have about any team through the first 10 games of the Jokic era.
Yeah, for sure. And look, I mean, there's still a lot of room for improvement. That's the really encouraging thing, too. Cam Johnson
Can stop thinking so much.
He could hit a 3. That'd be nice. Like P-Watt, not a good game today. Fouled out in 18 minutes, but he's shown flashes of greatness in that role off the bench. So, yeah, I mean, the start is awesome. The start is an ideal start to the season, but they could still be way better.
I also don't feel like this was an exhausting game. Denver, of
Not
course,
at all.
heads to Los Angeles
Just
tonight.
for literally us, the fans.
Yeah, we were the most exhausted.
do
We were
play
probably
tonight,
more
though.
exhausted than Jokic.
But they
after
do
this.
play a second night of a back-to-back, and that is a wounded animal over there in the Clippers, who are outside of the playoffs at the moment at 3-7. 3-8, man. You're starting to get buried in a way that they've lost 5 in a row. You're starting to
Yeah,
get buried in a way where you don't
How
know
else
if you
can
can
that
come out.
organization be embarrassed?
And Jamal played 37 minutes tonight, and that was a big time effort from him to open the 4th. This is maybe a telling game here. If he plays in this game, I think you really feel like, okay, the calf tightness has probably subsided. I did not see him warming up in the last home game with the calf, with the athletic tape on, which is a nice sign. Having said all of that, I would not be upset if they just rested Murray tonight on Wednesday, because he played a lot of minutes in this one.
Yeah.
I would but he's not an old player. You also get stronger by playing.
That is
You
Very
get
true.
stronger by working out.
That is very true. I guess for me, it's just more of like if the
you're-
calf tightness is already coming and going. Like if he shows up tomorrow and says it's uncomfortable,
I'm with you. I mean, like, yeah. The precaution should be the best approach all year long, but also like just go out and win and get strong and just exert your will and let everybody know you're not effing around this year, Nuggets.
Not
all right,
effing around,
that's a good
man.
counter.
Jokic's last few games, 16 of 19 tonight, 10 of 14 against the Pacers, 12 of 15 against the Warriors, 12 of 18, 14 of 22, rough night.
14 of 22?
Yeah, rough
What was
night.
wrong with him?
I don't know. It was against the Kings. 7 of 10, 10 of 15. He shot over 62.5% in every game except the opener. And that was really just because for some reason he decided to shoot a lot of threes.
Well, here's the thing, man. In hindsight, he's been making his threes, including tonight, one of two. But hindsight, maybe he just had a bad shooting night.
Possible.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
we're all like, what the heck, Jokic? And it's like, yeah, he probably should have gone 5 of 13,
And
6
then,
of 13.
and then you just win that game.
And you just win it. And you're the question is, what the heck, Warriors? You're just going to leave him open?
Yeah.
Do you guys want Yoke's November averages so far?
Oh, I
let's
love
do
them.
32, 12, and 12 with 2 steals. He's shooting 73% from the field.
70
30-point
is
triple
one of
dozen?
the 70 is one of those percentages that like makes you stop in your tracks.
Yeah, on 32, 12, and 12 on 70%
Like
from
mid
the floor.
60s is already crazy for him, but when you go up to 70, you're like, okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's game is not on national television, is it?
And to Adam's point, in these games, he's shooting 47% from 3
Wild.
47%
in these last 5 games in
5
November.
games?
Yeah.
Yeah, right about his average from last year with the
So
Heat.
stupid. What are we doing? What is this?
That's honestly valid question.
I can't. I mean, there was the other day we laughed about this as it happened, but there was a player, I can't even remember his name now, on the 76ers that had a triple double out of nowhere, and he had like 25
Trenton
Hollow
Wofford.
right? And it was like this thing, and it led the 76ers show. It was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's worse stats than Jokic is putting up every single night. It's like Jokic is doing stuff. I cannot believe how desensitized the world is beginning to Nikola Jokic, and it's starting to catch up. People are starting to be like, you got to pay attention to what Jokic is doing. It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
Just pay attention and put him at 9 p.m. on
I hate to do this, like go too far ahead, but
Can we go to the Clippers? We could talk about them. But go ahead.
Well, here's what I was going to say is when we looked at the schedule when it first dropped, this felt like just the biggest, toughest, craziest stretch. But of course, things change. The Nuggets are on the road a lot, but you're at Clippers. That's going to be a tough game. Second night of a back-to-back, but they're reeling.
play the wall.
At Minnesota, you got to love that one. You get a couple nights rest. You come back on Saturday and you play Minnesota.
Big
I love
game.
that. Then you have Chicago at home. Tough game, but you should be able to win at home. At New Orleans, cupcake. At Houston, that's a good one. Then you come back home for Sacramento. Then you're at Memphis. Then you're at home for San Antonio, at Phoenix. And then home versus Dallas, then Indiana, Atlanta, Charlotte. It's just, I look at this schedule that goes all the way through Yokmas, and you look at it and you go, it's actually no juggernauts outside of Houston, San Antonio at the moment, and then and Minnesota. It's road games, that's going to be tough, but it's also Denver's going to have a lot of winnable games. I just think there's a great chance for them to get to a great start in their first 25, which to me would really be the defining thing for the season.
So what you're
Allow
asking
them.
is, did I undersell them by saying they're going to win 61 games?
The sneaky thing to keep an eye on over their next month is they're just traveling after virtually every game.
Yeah,
Every
a
game.
lot of
And
travel.
that's one of those things where it sounds like an excuse. So let me just get ahead of it. At some point, this will catch up to, they're going to lose a game they shouldn't lose at some point the next month. But I agree with Adam that they're setting themselves up for a really, really nice start.
It just, the schedule's not that crazy. Oh, look at this. 5 of the next 6 on the road. Yep, Kings they just got. It's just not that crazy, man. I look at that and go, can they go 5-1 in this stretch? 4-2?
But it's
5
also like,
5-1?
a lot of teams are revealing themselves to be kind of toothless, but also when you're the Nuggets, everything starts to look a little easier when you are playing the way that the Nuggets are. You like teams that are playing well, like the Bulls, you're like, yeah, but it's the Bulls. And we're the
The
Nuggets.
Bulls are playing well, but I mean, come on.
It's the
We're
Bulls.
the Nuggets.
And it's like, come on, we're the Nuggets.
That
Like,
Wolves game, though, I mean, that's no
be big.
cakewalk going to Minnesota.
No, I mean, none of it should be a cakewalk.
Sure.
You just have this sense of calm
Man.
and confidence that the Nuggets are giving you.
And it's not till Saturday. Tomorrow, it's almost like just get them out of the way so we could spend 3 days preparing for this like as fans, like we spend 3 days like beating our chest heading into that Minnesota game, which would just be so fun at Minnesota. You guys want a quick ATA since we have a little time to kill?
ATA.
Do it.
I just did the first legitimate yawn of the night for me.
Presented by
mark it
Fire
down.
on the Mountain.
Tape it up.
You know, when we go around the association, we take our homies with us. Bone in wings. The Raptors get a win over the Brooklyn Nets.
Dang it.
What do we got here? Who went off?
Not Mike.
Manuel Quickly and Brandon Ingram.
You're Raptors.
I do like the Raptors, but mostly I like Mike Jamal Shed. He had 6 points, 5 assists. -4. Not that great.
Solid minutes.
I also like Mamu, who did not play tonight, and they still dominated. Michael
How
Porter.
does that guy not play?
I think he might have been hurt.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I was going to
okay.
say,
I don't see
yeah,
him in
he
the
should
box
play
score.
every night. He's
Every
that
night.
good. Michael Porter goes for 21 points, 3 assists. He's been diamond.
He
Michael
is
Passer
the leading
Jr.
assister.
Wait a minute.
He's
To
the
who?
leading assister on the Nets.
Did
guys.
he just throw it off the backboard to
That's
himself?
so true. Who did he pass the ball
Yeah,
to?
who is he passing to?
Are they? Yeah, there was no Cam Thomas in this one.
Right.
He's out for
man.
weeks.
He's hurt.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
he's like really hurt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He
you're
went
not
out.
up on your
I-
Nets.
And let me
put
just
him
stop
down.
you there. You're out of Nets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knicks beat the Grizzlies 133-120. What do you guys think of this story? By the way, we haven't talked about this too much. John Morant, and you think about it. You know who the coach is? Do you know he's a Finnish coach? Isalo, Tuomas Isalo.
Oh no! I bet John Morant is all ears listening to him.
Well, he's been talking
like
about
David
hustling
Blatt with
more,
the-
moving the ball, doing these hockey rotations. He doesn't love it. But tonight he goes for 16 points, 10 assists. They suck, man. Memphis 4-8. They suck.
John Morant is a bad guy.
kind of might just be a loser. The Knicks. Who cares about the Knicks? Do we care about the East?
Wait, hold on. The league is so much better when the Knicks are good.
Dude,
guys.
they're 7-3, and it's just the league is
the
so
league.
good.
Oh,
I mean,
it
that's
just
why
feels
the
so
league's been good, man.
Eric, you want to get a bing bong off? Go for it.
Bing bong.
There it is.
I might have to talk about the Sixers Celtics tomorrow, which really sucks because that game 102-100 just does not intrigue me. Is there anything that intrigues you guys want to know about this game?
No, what's
Edge
Embiid's
Gomez,
story?
6 points.
What's Embiid's story?
And
Hurt.
hurt getting a knee, and now it's a knee thing.
Going to see a
This was an
second
interesting one.
opinion.
Steph Curry returned for the Warriors tonight. Thunder killed him 126-102. Steph Curry ineffective, 11 points, 4 of 13.
Dude, the Thunder, I feel like they can just play whoever and win by 20.
Not
That's
whatever.
good. That's how that
It
Dude,
does
I can't-
seem to be
This
what's
is
happening.
okay. So
They can play Brooks Barnheisen.
we are in full rings culture now, where we literally now are already looking forward to the playoffs. But it really feels like I'm looking forward to like 5 games a season. It's like playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, playing the Rockets, and then just like
The
Wizards?
Clippers game tomorrow.
Wizards?
So it's like, whatever.
Average
Yeah.
you in the Wizards?
I mean, it's not that I'm not, but like we're kind of cruising over here, bro.
All right, the what the hell happened game of the night. The Utah Jazz beat the Indiana Pacers. Checks the score 152-128.
152?
152. How many threes did they make?
Again, that was
19?
that was in regulation.
That was a regulation game. I mean, it was a blowout.
Nurkic had what 50, 60
Oh
points.
God, let's find out how many Nurkic had. He had 11 and 11 and 4 assists.
Make a wish.
Yeah, he's starting.
Lauri Markkanen is in a very interesting tier of just exactly how good are you?
He's so good, man. But you're right
But
that
you
his
know what I
whole
mean?
career
His
is gonna
whole
be
career is
what
just-
Mike's doing right now in Brooklyn. You're
Kinda is pretty much.
It's like if that happened for 12 years in a row. Yeah, that's it. All right, super chat scale.
All right, let's tear through these because by my count here, it's tomorrow. The boy's dad, the Bruce B 3 with 6 minutes left, is the perfect picture of where this team is now.
So true. He had a great finish, man.
Hat tip.
Big Honey Mall-Star agenda continues.
Let's
All-star.
go. It's the year of Jamal Murray. It's the 2 days of Jamal Murray. That today and tomorrow.
Nash Sweden. Cam trade already paid off. It'll only get better.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Like, here's the thing. It's like this is going to be obnoxious until Cam makes
Gonna
it
be
not
obnoxious all year
But
long.
it's the Nuggets are a better team with him on it. They absolutely are. But
Absolutely.
it is going to be so obnoxious until he puts a stop to this, man. Stop thinking. Knock it off.
Ryan B. East Coast gang checking in. Sleep is overrated.
Man,
It is late over there.
bro.
2:40 a.m.
What's the sunrise look like this morning?
Josh Barnett, who is just lives in either the future or the past. Actually,
We
I
don't know. We
Is
don't
it
know.
ahead? Is it behind?
That's way ahead.
It's ahead. Okay. Welcome to Wednesday, fellas. There you go. Is there a game?
There is.
Sure is,
But
buddy.
again, we don't know if that's for you, if it's Thursday. We don't
Actually,
know.
for you, it's not till tomorrow.
Josh, let us know if they win.
Yeah.
5-5-5-5-5-5-ish. Sending this early to catch some Z's.
Loser.
45 bench
Wiener.
threes down. Only 510 till
Oh my God.
555.
But we're still in the 500s.
Yeah, it's
man.
probably
So
not gonna
let me
happen.
do some quick math here. We're an eighth of the way done, and
Chapter
we're
one is
45.
done.
So we have 7 8s.
Yeah,
and,
there it
so we're off.
Carry it up, though.
We're off pace by I think 200.
Yeah,
Correct.
by a lot.
Dude, you
Yeah,
nailed it.
you
No, it
nailed
really
it.
is
Yeah,
about
we're
200.
not
Out
gonna
of
hit
boy.
it.
I love when D-line shows how smart he is. BB closing over Cam. Okay, Mogwetsi Sizwe. Hey, fellas. I'm laughing at
definitely
myself, not you. Hey, fellas, if any other starter from years past put up cam splits, you all would be way more critical, like KCP or MPJ, but all the Nuggets are good. That person in the middle of our cam rant said, I take my super chat back. You guys are being perfectly critical. So shout out them. Jordan.
I know, I do hate this. This is the extension of you got to hold him accountable.
I
Like
know.
they won by 14 points on the road. And
But
they're-
like, yeah, he's got to play better.
Yeah,
but
Here's
Cam is also 8 points a game. KCP averaged what, 10?
Yeah, here's the Cam acknowledgement.
On great percentages, but
It sucks, but this rules.
that does suck.
Jordan K. Hard.
This does rule.
Bold prediction: Jokic will have a first quarter triple double this season.
Oh, let's go.
Why
That
not?
5 peppers, Kale. First quarter. I love that.
Dude, that'll be the
would set a
that'll
new
be the
record.
game that Cam Johnson breaks out.
Baby.
He just knocks down a bunch of threes.
he just keeps passing.
He helps him do it. I mean, listen, is 12 minutes that much shorter than 14 minutes and 33 seconds?
Yeah, 12 minutes. You can't even get a word in 12 minutes.
Dusty old Cowtown. Remember when we were concerned about Yoke game 1?
Yeah, I do.
I hate, dude.
I hate old us.
Old us. What a bunch of
What an
losers.
idiot.
I mean,
No
listen,
foresight.
We knew he was going to have a good season.
Wait,
We
What
were
is
like,
this?
Jokic, he's getting in shape. He got in shape the next
He
day.
did. Look, we were right, and then he did. Okay. Kyle M. Super chat. Hey, Kale.
What? Don't mark that one down. Delete that
There's
one.
not even a column for
Don't
Kale.
even. Yeah, dude. Don't even count that one.
And I'm never here. I'm going to lose this so bad. The boys' dad, after 10 up, bench at 38 points per game versus 23.7 last year. Down, Joker at 34 minutes per game.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Great
Yes.
plan.
Bench
Keep it
points
up.
are up, Joker minutes
We
down.
were Joker. We were
wanna
we
play
were
euchre?
saying tonight like how much we admire the job that the pregnant man David Adelman, who rebirthed the Nuggets, is planning and thinking ahead when there is another game tomorrow.
Yeah.
The rotations were strange tonight. Jokic had kind of strange
Like 8
rotational
minutes
patterns,
off, 9
but he
minutes
got a
off.
lot of time off, and he didn't really come in until he needed to. And I just love the foresight there. It's like he's just like it's like a mad scientist.
Foresight
you know what I
is
mean?
2020.
The
for David
Fox
Adelman.
Prince. Good night, fellas.
night.
Sleepy
Good night,
emoji
sweet prince.
moon. Flaunts. Refs wanted to make it interesting with 3 calls in 10 seconds on the 4th, but forgot Jokic refuses to get rattled by them anymore, so he just took over. What a note.
Yeah.
Great
Joke-
start to an
Joke
extended
has
road trip.
stopped
Yeah, I love it.
talking to the refs.
By the way, that was the least interesting part of the game. It's not interesting at all.
Michael Porter, truth or wind, you can end Onson's suffering with one tattoo. He says
is this?
Onson because there's no
what was
J.
the tattoo again?
MPJ's Jesus tattoo. You should get that, actually.
Still thinking about that.
Yeah.
one.
But just to be clear, is it like it's
young-
Jesus talking to young Michael Porter Jr. or is
Or
it Jesus
young
talking to a
Harrison.
young Harrison?
That would
Yeah,
be a
to clarify,
funnier
clarify.
conversation.
That would be
Which one's
weird. Be
funnier?
like, bro, I don't know. Like, we acknowledge you, but like,
Listen, Wayne, it's either that or chug the Christmas keg, dude. One or the other.
yeah,
you pick.
choice is yours.
Big Honey, petition for Johnson measurement as a new segment.
Yeah, that's
We
a
need the
contender.
Johnson measurement, man. You know what it
Is
is.
he back or not?
Fire it up.
Zane Begg, TV star Zane Begg. I covered a hockey game, did post-game interviews, wrote a game story, dropped my colleague off, then drove 15 miles to my home in the suburbs. How is the stream still going?
We're asking
Brother.
ourselves the same thing, Zam.
Zane,
And he
we
did
wanna
that in
know.
Seattle, by the way, which is on the West Coast.
Wow.
Ghostly Gengar. Cam will have his breakout game, and when we finally get our 10-game win streak, that's when it'll happen.
Yeah,
Luckily, that's 5 games away.
5 more of these?
We can't have the same conversation. We can't
We
have
can. We totally can.
We're just gonna have to call him. We're
Stay
gonna have to
tuned.
call him Cog Johnson,
Cam.
dude. He's a great cog in the machine.
Michael Malsby. Appreciate y'all for staying up past bedtime. Appreciate you, Michael. Shout out Brucie B with 14 and 7 and 0 turnovers.
so sick.
Was he the lone valedictorian tonight?
He was the most valedictorian.
Yeah.
They had a run though. They had a run.
Val,
did.
Val had a run as well. At the end.
Dude, Val wanted it, and
also, like,
he
I
played.
just-
He played strong. He played big minutes.
They were a unit, you know.
Michael Porter Truther, buckle up though, because you don't know where this one is going. Nuggets are 3.3 points better without Cam Johnson on the floor. However, that's still above Levine's career on and off. Could have been a much worse trade. Jonas Valanciunas or Bruce Brown is our fourth best player.
Fourth best.
Fourth best is probably Bruce Brown. I mean, Tom Hardaway Jr.
Tom Hardaway, man. He's been, Tom's been
Hardaway.
great. My guy Tommy.
Tom
Did I
Hardaway.
say Tom?
You did. Yeah. Josh Barnett from Down Under. Dev can explain the international date line to vote.
I
Dev
used to be in a
dates.
relationship.
All right,
I don't
cue
do
that
much
outro
dating.
music, Cal. I want to go home. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. If you made it this far, how many people are watching, Kale?
A lot, dude. There's like there's an argument. This is the time we should do our show daily.
Yeah, it's
All
a new
right,
time
we're
slot.
doing it every
New time
single
slot.
time. You
Like
guys
the
are
show,
all
subscribe.
Real ones, subscribe.
Thank you.
Come back tomorrow. See you then.
We all silly like the mayor.